What happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object? What happens when a Sigma female, known for her strength, independence, and unwavering resolve, finally reaches her breaking point? This is not just another emotional outburst or momentary frustration. When a Sigma female reaches her limit, the impact is terrifying, not just for those around her, but for the world she once held together. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the mind of one of the most mysterious and powerful archetypes, the Sigma female. Known for her independence, intelligence, and ability to remain calm under pressure, the Sigma female rarely shows signs of cracking. But when the pressure builds too high, and she's pushed to her absolute limit, things can take a dramatic turn. In this video, we'll uncover the 7 terrifying things that happen when a Sigma female reaches her breaking point. And trust us, it's not something you want to witness. Before we begin, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. If you have not already, please subscribe and enable the bell to view all future videos on this topic. Now let us get started. Imagine a dam holding back a powerful river. A Sigma female's breaking point is much the same. Picture this: a dam towering and resolute, standing against the relentless surge of a mighty river. It holds firm, its strength unyielding as it bears the pressure of the surging water. This imagery is a fitting metaphor for the Sigma female at her breaking point. Sigma females are often seen as the lone wolves of society, independent, introverted, and self-sufficient. They're the ones who can quietly endure and often thrive amidst the chaos. But, like the dam, there's only so much pressure they can withstand before reaching a breaking point. Just as a river gradually swells with rainfall, the stress and emotional turmoil in a Sigma female's life can slowly build up. This may stem from a variety of sources: work pressures, personal relationships, or even the self-imposed expectations they carry. Sigma females are known for their resilience. They are adept at managing stress and navigating life's ups and downs. However, even the strongest among us have limits. The weight of the world can become too heavy, the pent-up emotions too great, and the need for change too pressing. When this happens, it's as if the dam breaks. The accumulated pressure, once held back by sheer willpower and stoicism, is released in a powerful surge. It's a moment of vulnerability, a time when the usually composed Sigma female may feel like she's losing control. And yet, this breaking point is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is a testament to their strength and their ability to endure until they can no longer contain the pressure. It's a necessary release, a catharsis that can lead to greater self-awareness and transformation. But make no mistake, the breaking point of a Sigma female is a formidable event. It's a crucial turning point, a moment of reckoning that can redefine their path. And when the dam finally breaks, the results can be quite terrifying. Yet it's through these terrifying moments that Sigma females often find their true strength, their authentic selves, and a renewed sense of purpose. Firstly, Sigma females can become emotionally detached when they hit their breaking point. Emotional detachment, ladies and gentlemen, is not a phenomenon exclusive to Sigma females, but it is indeed a significant characteristic that manifests when they reach their breaking point. It's like a self-preservation mechanism, a protective shell they form around themselves when the world becomes too much to bear. Picture this: a Sigma female, always the independent and self-reliant type, suddenly finds herself withdrawing even further from social circles. She cuts ties, not out of spite or anger, but because she needs to protect her emotional well-being. It's a survival instinct, an act of self-love, if you will. This isn't to say Sigma females become completely emotionless. Rather, they channel their emotions inward, becoming indifferent to the external world. It's as if they retreat into their own private sanctuary, a place where they can process their feelings without the noise and chaos of the outside world. It's a form of self-care, really, a time to heal, to regain strength, and to come back stronger. However, this emotional detachment can be misunderstood by those around them. Friends, family, even colleagues may find themselves at a loss, unable to comprehend the sudden coldness, the seemingly unfeeling demeanor of the Sigma female. It's important to remember that this detachment is not a reflection of their feelings towards others, but rather a reflection of their need to focus on their own emotional health. This can be a terrifying prospect for those who are close to a Sigma female. It's like watching someone you care about disappear into a shell, unreachable, untouchable. You may feel helpless, unsure of how to help, or even if you can. But remember, this is a crucial time for the Sigma female. It's a time of introspection, of self-discovery, and most importantly, of healing. And so we come to understand that emotional detachment is not a rejection of others, but rather a necessary step toward self-preservation. It's a journey inward, a voyage of self-discovery. It can be a lonely road, but it's a road that leads to resilience, to strength, and ultimately, to self-love. This emotional detachment can often seem cold and ruthless to those on the receiving end. Secondly, Sigma females may unleash repressed emotions in an explosive manner. Imagine a dam that's been holding back a river. Over time, the pressure builds up. The water, once calm and placid, now rages against the dam's walls. This is what it's like when a Sigma female reaches her breaking point. She's been holding back, keeping her emotions in check, and then, suddenly, she can't hold back anymore. The unleashing of repressed emotions is a terrifying thing indeed. It's like watching a volcano erupt, the fiery lava of her anger, frustration, or sadness spilling out, consuming everything in its path. It often catches those around her off guard, as they've become accustomed to her calm, collected demeanor. But why does this happen? Well, Sigma females are known for their independent nature and their ability to keep their feelings to themselves. They're the ones who prefer to work things out on their own, without the interference of others. But even the strongest of us have our limits, and when a Sigma female reaches hers, the emotions that she's been holding in can no longer be contained. This doesn't mean she's weak, far from it. It's a testament to her strength, to the tremendous pressure she's been under, and to the resilience she's shown in dealing with it all. But it's also a wake-up call, a sign that she needs to address the issues that have been causing her stress and strain. It's important to remember that everyone has their breaking point, even the seemingly invincible Sigma female. And when she reaches hers, it's not a sign of defeat, but a call to action. She needs to take a step back, reassess her situation, and find a healthier way to deal with her emotions. So when a Sigma female unleashes her repressed emotions, it's not something to be feared but understood. It's a part of her journey, a testament to her strength, and a sign of the challenges she's facing. It's like a storm that comes out of nowhere, leaving everyone in its wake surprised and bewildered. But remember, every storm eventually passes, and in its aftermath there's always the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Finally, Sigma females may make drastic life changes when they reach their breaking point. Picture a woman who's always been the epitome of stability and predictability. She's the one with a steady job, a long-term relationship, and a fixed address. But then, something changes. She reaches her breaking point. And suddenly, the Sigma female does something no one could have predicted. She might quit her job, end relationships, or even move to a new city on a whim. To most, this might seem like an impulsive decision, a knee-jerk reaction to a moment of stress. But is it really? Let's delve deeper. The Sigma female isn't one to make rash decisions. Her actions are always calculated, always purposeful. So, what seems like an impromptu life change is, in fact, the result of much introspection and planning. It's the culmination of a series of events that have pushed her to her limit. When a Sigma female quits her job, it's not because she's running away from responsibility. It could be that she's recognized a toxic work environment that's been draining her energy. It's her decision to prioritize her well-being over a paycheck. If she ends a relationship, it's not an act of recklessness. It's her realizing that she deserves better, that she deserves respect and love. It's her refusing to settle for anything less. And if she decides to move to a new city, it's not because she's aimlessly wandering. It's her seeking a fresh start, a chance to rebuild her life on her own terms. These drastic changes are not acts of desperation, but rather acts of courage. They're the Sigma female's way of taking control of her life, of making sure she's not just surviving, but truly living. To the outside world, these drastic changes may seem impulsive, but for the Sigma female, it's a necessary step towards self-preservation and renewal. So, the next time you see a Sigma female making a drastic life change, remember that it's not a sign of instability, but a testament to her strength and resilience. So, what's the takeaway from all this? We've journeyed into the enigmatic world of Sigma females, peeling back layers to reveal a unique and complex nature. At their breaking point, these fiercely independent women experience terrifying, yet relatable consequences. We've seen how emotional detachment is a defense mechanism for Sigma females, a protective shield against vulnerability. Yet, this detachment can reach a tipping point, leading to an overwhelming unleashing of repressed emotions. This emotional eruption can trigger dramatic life changes as these women strive to regain control and balance in their lives. These transformations, while daunting, reflect the resilience and strength of Sigma females. They are not victims of their breaking point, but rather they use it as a catalyst for change. Ultimately, understanding a Sigma female's breaking point gives us a glimpse into the mysterious world of these enigmatic women and a greater appreciation for their resilience and strength.